na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. I come with a special bottle. This bottle, you are not going to see it anywhere. This is not drink. But I'm going to drink what is inside. Because Biafra is coming. So that those who are dying because of who Simon Ekpa is will go and die very well. And we are going to get casket for them. So I have come with a special bottle today that all these articles, my lawyer and the Wyoming and the kidnapping lawyers in Nigeria, those who engage in criminality in Nigeria and hiding under being a lawyer, will know that actually I am drinking something from a special bottle. And you see, we are not going to waste time. As a matter of fact, I am just coming back from a very successful movement. So I entered my domain just a few moments ago. You see that there is something inside. There is something inside this special bottle. Maka ndị otem manu. Maka irresponsible men. Those irresponsible, the irresponsible man who call himself a lawyer, a criminal. Today, it is very, very unfortunate that I come late. And so the water will have to be part 1 and part 2. So today is not the main day because I need time. I need time. I need time. EJIOFOR is a kidnapping kingpin. I know he to do, when he remember me, if he has my time, he's going to do this and do that. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you people, he has just wakened the sleeping lion. He don't know me. He will never have peace until he confess and leave the legal team. I have broken the camel back. The reason why you see the criminal EJIOFOR backing is because I have entered his bone marrow. Hey, abanyego mi anokpupu. Apialo mi mpiawazu, apia kasere mi azu, pia ya wogo. EJIOFOR na back kanketa. Hey, you people, yes, have you ever seen EJIOFOR shouting like that? Piaya, he can never forget me. Hi. He can never forget me in his own life. Any day he hears Simon, he will not betray Biafra and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again. I want you people to understand one thing. EJIOFOR involvement in the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like a movie. You know, movie. When you watch this high crime movie, you will see that somebody committed crime, murder crime, and they will begin to investigate the person. They will begin to investigate who murdered this person. You will never believe that it is somebody else that you never even thought of will actually be the person that committed the crime of that murder. That is, that's what we call forensic investigation. I have done that. And let me tell you, do you know what I'm going to use to finish EJIOFOR? I have not even come to the main exposition. No. I'm waiting for him because today, Biafrans can now agree with me. EJIOFOR have not addressed anything. EJIOFOR have not addressed anything. For EJIOFOR to have admitted that Onyendu say, give Simon Ekpa a slot. It has never come anywhere. All this war that was going on, EJIOFOR never come one day to address Biafrans that, yes, Onyendu say, give him a slot. No. But you can see somebody that is, red-handed. I'm going to tell you one of EJIOFOR is complete criminal. And I am not surprised that he's practicing in Nigeria because Nigeria breed criminals. Otherwise, EJIOFOR don't, it doesn't qualify to represent anybody in court, not to talk of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's a criminal. EJIOFOR say that Simon Ekpa want to buy worship. Where did EJIOFOR see that? Criminal. I have never ever, even if I want to, I have never ever in anywhere said I want to buy worship. But you think I will not buy it when the time comes and if need be? But I have not said it anywhere. You know what they did? They Photoshop Twitter. They Photoshop it. EJIOFOR, who called himself a lawyer, could not even verify whether Simon Ekpa ever said such thing. I just want you to, I'm not going to the main thing today, but I want to show you that EJIOFOR is not just a criminal, but a very, very, dangerous liar. Chronic liar. He is already confessing now, not how. What kind of confession do you want? EJIOFOR is already confessing. And I'm going to do something this evening that will surprise all of you. I will not analyze the junk yet, but let me put more sword on EJIOFOR's heart this evening. That's what I have come to do. I want you to get the point by point. I said Biafra is going to come next year, 2023, and we are now in 104 days to go. So it does not matter whether age of 90 days or that is a lie. I did not say 90. We are in 104 days to go. And EJIOFOR say anybody that tells you that Biafra is going to come in 90 days is a 419. Okay? So I'm not here to analyze EJIOFOR, but I have come to do one thing. One thing I have come to make very clear today is that everybody in EJIOFOR's house is an ESM member, and we have pulled all of them out. None of them are ever going to be with him again. All ESM member that is EJIOFOR house, we have pulled them out. Anybody you see there again is another, should be tagged criminals from their partners in crime. The in Kuwait. Every ESM member in EJIOFOR house has been pulled out. One. Number two, EJIOFOR killed Commander Gentle. Commander Gentle is an ESN commander, a very big commander of the Eastern Security Network. EJIOFOR claimed that Commander Gentle is his PA. Commander Gentle is not EJIOFOR's PA. Commander Gentle is ESN commander. Ask yourself, what is EJIOFOR doing with Eastern Security Network commander Gentle? EJIOFOR came and lied in the public. Is that a lawyer? How can you be under oath claiming you want to be a lawyer and you are having the people that you are defending to protect you? And then at the end of the day, some of them, EJIOFOR is, snitching on them. I want to mention one name today. EJIOFOR, the man who was in EJIOFOR's house when Commander Gentle was killed, is called Madubugu. Madubugu is ESN. Also, he was in EJIOFOR's house. These are the criminals that have done evil in this movement. EJIOFOR's killers, hitmen. After he was in EJIOFOR's house, when they connived to kill Gentle before they captured Onyendu, Madubugu went to see Onyendu in DSS. EJIOFOR snitched on him. EJIOFOR told the DSS that this is ESN commander. I want you people to understand. So the point I'm about to make this evening is to show you that EJIOFOR is a criminal. And he facilitated kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I want everybody to listen to this, because we are not wasting time today, and because of our time, and because of our time. So I want everybody to listen.
In the execution of this extraordinary execution of this extraordinary rendition of Mazi.
Rendition. Thank you, Mazi. This is a very good question. Mazi, before the adoption and extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some of the governors had made that threat. Do you understand me? Some of the governors have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any have made? I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I am not telling you, ask barrister.
Are you hearing that?
Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR.
I want you all to listen. I'm going to refresh. Mohammed Abbas, all of them, they were the one that EJIOFOR deceived to destroy every legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they have information that you don't know. Now, listen.
Christian, Mazi, before the adoption and extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
before the adoption,
some of the governors had made that threat.
Okay, listen.
Do you understand me?
As EJIOFOR,
some of the governors have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR.
Okay.
Did have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister
EJIOFOR.
Did any governor told him?
Okay.
That they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Did you hear that? He said, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to kidnap him? Now, what they are not telling you here, what they are not telling you here is that EJIOFOR already confessed. EJIOFOR, he has been in a high security meeting in the this broadcast is having no. EJIOFOR, he called me all manner of name, and he called me all manner of name for the very first time, including Ekperiba and the criminal. So we are going to show EJIOFOR. You see, Biafrans, by the way, I didn't make any introduction because of the late. I came late, so there is no introduction. But I know that you are watching and listening through the Voice of Biafra. Voice of Biafra is now spreading across Biafra land. You are listening and watching through Enter Biafra channel 1 and 2 from the live streaming app and all platform of the autopiloted IPOB. So, I have not come to analyze his nonsense interview, which was just ordinary ranting and the frustration and because so EJIOFOR came out. That man you think is a lawyer, he came out. He's a criminal. Came out and started ranting. He lost control. He lost control completely of himself. So listening to what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he may not know this until he watch our analysis.
Execution of this extraordinary rendition of Mazi.
Rendition. Thank you, Mazi. This is a very good question. Mazi, before the adoption and extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some of the governors had made that threat.
Okay.
Do you understand me? Some of the governors have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR.
Okay.
Did any governor told him that made? I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR.
Did any governor?
Did any governor told him?
Okay.
That they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Now, this is the question they did not ask EJIOFOR. These are the questions they ought to have asked EJIOFOR today. They didn't ask EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him they were rounding up? You know what is rounding up? Rounding up means that they have already concluded to kidnap him and they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait. Partners in crime. Okay? I am going to play it again and again.
Governors had made that threat. Do you understand me? Some of the governors have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Are you hearing it? Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? So, which this Mohammed Abbas is telling you now that EJIOFOR is aware of it. Somebody say, who said it's a fake audio? These people are moron. This is not fake audio. This is online. It is interview online. When we say confess, they don't know what we're talking. They don't know what Biafra Spirit is doing. Confession is coming. Have you, all of you, watched EJIOFOR? The video analyzed the other day. The video has been online for a long time. We just kept it. We just kept it, waiting for the right time to analyze it so that everybody will understand when it begin to make sense. When they hear the audio, they say audio is online. It is interview that the Mohammed Abbas granted. The EJIOFOR's video that I analyzed is online. So there is nothing like concussion here. Are you going to deny that he did not say it? Now, listen.
Us had made that threat. Do you understand me? Some of the governors have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Okay.
I don't want to mention some names, but there are people.
I got
you. Yeah, there are people before that time when they had that meeting in Enugu where all the governors gathered. That was the day the meeting was sealed. But our leader somehow is also he had his own mind.
Are you hearing? These are the people who told you they did not know anything about the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They told you, oh, don't worry. When you say investigate, they sack you. When you ask question, they sack you. But they know even the date the governor had the meeting. But I'm telling you, it is not just one day meeting. it is not one-day meeting. EJIOFOR was part of and parcel of the meeting. And I'll play the video here. Okay? You watch the video I analyzed the other day. You know, I told them, I have not come to the things that are secret. We are still dealing with something that is on social media. I have not even analyzed the EJIOFOR secret. Okay? EJIOFOR claimed that at least he said he has been passing message from Onyendu to me. Yet, the same EJIOFOR is telling the Iraq to tell Simon Ekpa on social media that is a nobody. A nobody, you continue to pass a message from Onyendu to me. And I'm going to play it here because that's the one I can play. Okay? I want you to understand that the people that sold Onyendu will never know peace. And here we go. Now, I want you people to listen to Onyendu. This is EJIOFOR.
So I make sure no share no dance there.
This is
Josie.
okay. And this is Tabos. Okay. Yes.
So I make sure no share no dance there.
Now, can you ever believe that this your EJIOHA or EJIOGU? Can you ever believe that this criminal EJIOFOR will speak like this in an interview? No. But he is coming out small. He's coming out small. If they tell you, you will never believe. He said, what are we discussing? But yet, all got to the people, the Iraq, he will tell them to go to social media, attack him, say he's nobody. Yet, he come to give me message. Now, and of course, when he want to give the message, he will cut it, twist it, everything. I want you people to listen that Chinasa Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait. Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait agreed that EJIOFOR know the governors that sold Onyendu. And I'm going to play it again.
Governors have met. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? I don't want to mention some names, but there are people.
I got
yes, you. Yeah, there are people before that time when they had that meeting in Enugu where all the governors gathered. That was the day the meeting was sealed. Mm-hmm. But you know, our leader somehow is also he has his own mind.
Are you hearing
you understanding me? Even if you give him a security tip, sometimes.
So what they are telling you is that they knew. Just like Takano said, that some of these criminals know even better than him. They say, sometimes you give security tip, Onyendu don't agree. For 8 days, Onyendu, they were waiting to hear news of they have killed Onyendu. That's what they were waiting for. And Onyendu did not die. They say the meeting, it was signed and sealed. I want you to understand. Let me, because, I have just come because of time to, brush on certain things up. I want to make point very clear here. One is that you now hear the governors, and you now hear that they know the date the kidnapping of Onyendu was planned. And they claim that Onyendu did not listen to intel. That is their claim. So, which means they hear that Onyendu was going to be kidnapped. They passed the information to Onyendu, and Onyendu did not listen to them. You see, I want things to be coming out small. I told you people that EJIOFOR have finished himself today. Okay. Now, because of, the exposition we are going to do on EJIOFOR very soon, EJIOFOR lied that he don't know who is Gentle. But I'm going to show you the write-up of EJIOFOR where Gentle was mentioned. EJIOFOR said the name of his PA is not Gentle. All of you watch it here. I don't have time to start showing the video again, but this is like some kind of brush up from the lies coming from a very criminally minded lawyer, EJIOFOR. EJIOFOR say he don't know Gentle. Gentle is ESN commander. EJIOFOR is housing and the ESN commander, protecting him in his house as a Ofala. Ofala. Today, all the ESN that is in EJIOFOR's house left. And anybody that is going to go there, he is still going to deny you, like he denied Gentle. Anybody that go to EJIOFOR house again, say you are ESN, EJIOFOR will kill you. After killing you, he will deny you because he is going to stop at nothing to make sure that Biafra struggle dies. When he talk about insecurity, EJIOFOR is not talking about Fulani that are kidnapping people in Four Corner. EJIOFOR is talking, insecurity of EJIOFOR is Biafra agitation. When you hear him talking security, he's not lamenting about insecurity. He went into a very dangerous agreement with the Southeast governors. So I want you people to listen to EJIOFOR.
Injecting. He was injected. Then at that stage,
I want you people to listen. EJIOFOR claimed that the PA was killed inside the house. Yet EJIOFOR come again later on to say the brother told him that they killed the PA, and he says it's a lie. They cannot kill him. Now listen.
Some of them rushed inside their room, their house, where others were sleeping. And for the footage, because from the footage unveiled all the atrocities that they committed in my house. They now brought the second who is my son's PA. I can see, I saw him coming out from that footage. The one with him. Shortly after that, you saw my PA who was murdered in a cold blood. They were dragging the dead body.
You see, they were dragging the dead body of the PA, while EJIOFOR told you that the brother came back to tell him that they killed the PA. EJIOFOR says it's a lie, that they cannot kill the PA. How many of you remember? I don't want to be, I don't want to go into, this is not why I'm here, but I just want to refresh your memory. How many of you remember when EJIOFOR say the brother told him when he came back that it is like they have killed this PA? EJIOFOR say is a lie, that there is a lie that they don't kill him. Now EJIOFOR is telling you here that he saw in a footage, watching how they kill him, they drag him out, and when the brother came to say it's like they killed the PA, EJIOFOR said no, they cannot kill the PA because the brother don't know what was going on. EJIOFOR, the spirit of this guy will continue to haunt you. And I will continue to expose EJIOFOR's involvement in destroying Biafra struggle and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the connection to the killing of Commander Gentle. The spirit of Commander Gentle have risen up and will fight EJIOFOR. Now, I want you all to listen.
The floor of my house. Dragging from the gate.
No. For clarity, shut your PA.
You say he was murdered inside that room.
Are you hearing that? He was murdered inside that room and he was watching it. At the end of the day, the brother came to say it's like they killed that Jacko. He says it's a lie.
Our house. In my compound.
There is a CCTV, and you said you have
I am telling you right now. I was right away.
Okay.
I will send it to you right away.
All right.
All I'm saying is content in that certificate.
Okay.
And we have overwhelming evidence. I had evidence to net them
All
more.
right.
So they killed him inside the room, drag him, about five of them drag him.
All right.
The dead body, lifeless of him
Okay.
outside the compound.
Okay.
Then as if that wasn't enough for them, two of them now came back.
Okay.
After they have forced the driver to give them the car key to my camel. He then came back and went to where I parked the camel and started.
They say it is echoing, so let me refresh. You people don't worry. Alomel. Alomel. So let me go back.
I asked him to stand, and you will see it in the CCTV footage. The hands up and down. Then sat on him, started handling him, handcuffed him, inject him. He wasn't. Then at that stage, some of them rushed inside their room, inside their house, where others were sleeping. And from the footage unveiled all the atrocities that they committed in my house.
Okay.
They now brought the second person, who is my son's PA. They brought him. I saw him coming out on that footage. So the one they brought him. Shortly after that, you saw my PA, who was murdered in a cold blood. They were dragging the dead body on the floor of my house.
Okay.
They dragged him from the house to the gate. Then
so they now for clarity here, they shot your PA in your house.
Inside the room. They killed him inside the room. He was murdered inside room. In my own house.
Are you people hearing it? They murdered him inside the room. EJIOFOR don't know how the spirit is pushing him. You are going to hear when he will say, the brother came back to say that PA has been killed. He says it's a lie. They cannot kill him. Now, listen.
My compound.
There is a CCTV, and you said you have a CCTV.
I'm sending it to you right away. I will send that now, but I will send it to you right away. Send it to you right away.
Okay.
All I'm saying is contained in that certificate.
Okay.
And we have overwhelming evidence. I had evidence to net them more.
Okay.
So they killed him inside the room, drag him, about 5 of them drag him, the dead body, lifeless body of him, outside the compound. Then, as if that wasn't enough for them, 2 of them now came back. After they have forced the driver to give them the car key to my Camry, Toyota Camry, he then came back and went to where I parked the Camry and started.
Okay.
Then drove off. Then my elder brother, who was arrested, and at some point left when they got to know, they left him. So was the person that told us when he came back that when they brought the vehicle, they then put the dead body of my PA inside the vehicle.
Okay.
Now, on getting to know,
are you hearing that? The brother told him that they put the dead body of the dead PA inside the vehicle. That time, EJIOFOR is still agreed that the guy died. Later on, EJIOFOR was telling you a story how the brother came back and told him that it's like the PA is dead. EJIOFOR said no, he cannot die. Here, EJIOFOR is telling you that he died inside the room. They shot him. He died inside. I want you people to listen.
I'm asked my dear brother, Mr. Joel EJIOFOR, to come out. When he came out, they now asked him to go. He left. Right? So they now got to where they call Nemi in an local government area of Anambra State. After Okata station, they went down, then set the vehicle. Now my company set the vehicle at place. Why my PA lifeless body was inside? All of them got burnt. All of them got burnt. Now, I made a personal contact with the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State on that same day. Quote me correctly. I made a contact with him. He told he was never on the know about the operation that took place in my house. Why? Okay. He was never told by anybody who is coming from anywhere that they were coming to my house.
Okay.
He was not on the know.
He's already defending the man because the man is aware. All of them are just planned. EJIOFOR already exonerated the Commissioner of Police, and you know what that means. So let us continue.
The commander in charge of my command, I called him, Mr. Falabi. He told me that EJIOFOR, I was never on the know. Even when I called him, he said nobody command, nobody involved them, and he's going to make contact with CP where in my house after what I called the CP. So now, I'm asking you now, assuming First of all, the criminals in uniform that came to my house, they are not under any form of illusion by coming to Barrister EJIOFOR's house. This is a lot.
Now, I'm going to show you people who is this particular PA of EJIOFOR. The PA of EJIOFOR. Before we go into, here is the PA of EJIOFOR. Here is EJIOFOR PA. This is PA of EJIOFOR. This is ESN commander. EJIOFOR lied that is PA. EJIOFOR said that this man is his PA. This is ESN commander called Gentle. Gentle. And today, EJIOFOR have not compensated his family. EJIOFOR have not told Biafrans what he did with the money they are giving to him, that people were killed in his house. EJIOFOR, because probably this Gentle did not come from a family that could fight for him. This is him here, where EJIOFOR says PA. My people, does this man look like a PA? Does this man look like somebody who is personal assistant? Personal assistant is somebody who write and take record and all that to a lawyer. Does this man here look like a PA to a lawyer of the so-called international repute, according to him? Does this man look like a man who is a PA to EJIOFOR? Look at him here. So, I have now come to show you people Gentle. Gentle was doing bodyguard here. Each time EJIOFOR come back, ESN will go and guide him just because he is claiming to be doing job. They don't know that EJIOFOR was planning to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. So as EJIOFOR, the domestic staff is claiming he have, or for as what, as who? I have shown you now, Commander Gentle. Now, we are going to go to EJIOFOR denial of commander, and I'm going to show you EJIOFOR own press release where he mentioned Gentle to show you a chronic liar and a criminal. But this man Nnamdi Kanu own Katoya no. The spirit of Biafra will have possessed all of us. I got EJIOFOR now. So, and EJIOFOR don't know whether Commander Gentle have brothers also who may carry gun. He never can tell. Ikonso was killed by them. It was the same time they murdered all of them. So I want everybody to listen and pay attention.
International report. Then, and it was same day I came back from Abuja, and they were coming to my house. It was not on. Then, area commander from my own division, the commander in charge of my command, I called Mr. Falabi. He told me that EJIOFOR, I was never on the note. Even when they were in my house, I called him. He said nobody contacted him, nobody involved with command, nobody, and he's going to make contact with CP at the time they were in my house. After what I called the CP. So now, assuming, I'm asking you now, assuming. First of all, the criminals in uniform that came to my house, they are not under any form of illusion that they were coming to Barrister EJIOFOR's house.
We are going to where he denied. We don't have time for all this nonsense. We don't have time. I'm looking for where he denied Commander Gentle.
Yes, because you have to get to know. You have to get to know before.
I understand. I know the locality very well.
So
That's why
you didn't witness. What happened was that on this, I supposed to have
insecurity that we saw in the southeast in April, and May.
It has no connection with that whatsoever. Let me tell you what happened. You see, before you can be able to actualize some ill motive, you must certainly.
Did you hear what they asked him? They say, does he have connection with the insecurity that happened in the Southeast between April and May? And if you watch EJIOFOR body language, you will understand that something is not very all right with him. Because that was the insecurity EJIOFOR claimed to be fighting. EJIOFOR claimed to be fighting the insecurity that happened April, May. Listen to the question again.
When this thing started, I was when this started, and they were calling me for all over the world. EJIOFOR, what's going on in the East? Can't you help?
I left my people are calling him all over the world. EJIOFOR, what is going on in the Southeast? Can't you help? Can't you help? I do not know why people are calling EJIOFOR. People are calling EJIOFOR as a general in the Nigeria army, or EJIOFOR as a general in Biafra army, or EJIOFOR as a national security advisor to who? That everybody is calling EJIOFOR. The insecurity in the Southeast. Can you do something? Can you do something? But who are this something? Who are this insecurity being pointed at? Pointed at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who are this insecurity being pointed at? Pointed at IPOB. Just like they're accusing me today. So EJIOFOR, everybody is calling EJIOFOR from all over the world. Can't you do something? Can't you do something? Doing something as what? Doing something as somebody who knows something about insecurity, or doing something as a security expert? In what capacity is EJIOFOR trying? Is EJIOFOR telling you that as an IPOB lawyer that he is not accusing IPOB, that IPOB is the one that was responsible for the insecurity, so therefore they are calling him to do something? So the thing that EJIOFOR had to now do was to mastermind the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why he's fighting me today, because I have come to say the legacy, the Biafra liberation will not die. We must get our freedom. And the one that is paining them now is because I have given number of days that Biafra will come. So EJIOFOR was being contacted as chief security officer of the, I don't know the people, but let us watch him.
I mentioned them because they know that in the course of having meetings, and as a matter of fact, I'm a lawyer, I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
I've been in Abuja when this thing started. And they were calling me for all over the world. What's going on in the East?
Yes.
Can't you help? Can't you help?
Can't you help?
I left my wife and my children.
Yes.
Come down here.
Yes.
Okay, so Barrister EJIOFOR.
Are you hearing it? EJIOFOR left his wife and children coming down to Southeast to help on this security.
So if I piggyback to as to motive here, you believe that the invasion of your house has some connection to the insecurity that we saw in the Southeast in April and May.
Are you hearing it?
It has no connection with that whatsoever. Let me tell you what happened.
He says it has no connection.
You see, before you can be able to actualize some ill motive, you must certainly create a platform that will make it work.
And you are doing that very well. You are doing it very well.
Add it up. In this case, some people somewhere have been plotting evil against me.
Okay.
I am not aware of that fact.
Akoko.
Then they now want to take advantage.
I want to go to where he
denied. And he never is arrested. Because the man working with him told him they want to get me down at all costs and enemies. And that man said for it to launch a bloody attack on my person. As if they are coming here to attack terrorists. And they know.
Now, again, from the CCTV, or rather from their reports, they said, and I read it out here. He said that in the course of our arrest, Chance, red Toyota, Camry, and iPop items were recovered. Now, red Toyota, I believe, is the Toyota that was burnt up.
Where my domestic family. It's an enclosed space. So you will not think about somebody trying to escape, making an escape from what you're reading, because I have one. So you will see. Are you seeing it now?
No, I'm still looking at your face.
I am going to where he denied Gentle, because I want to prove to you today that he also write about Gentle.
At the time, my PA and the other people and the Gochu and Co, they move inside this room. You can see the room. Came here and saw when they were putting the body inside my car. And when he came back, he told me, he said,
now listen.
They didn't put the cops,
now listen.
Check upstairs. So when they were trekking, the camera was capturing them.
Okay.
The cameras in my house were capturing them. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
So now they now when they got us when they get outside, they now put the cops of my PA inside the vehicle.
Okay.
And took me away.
All right.
So that was what happened. So when they got to me,
did you listen? They put the cops of his PA in the vehicle and now drive away. Now listen to another story.
They didn't put the cops, the deceased cops of your PA in your compound. They took out.
They took him out. Yes, yeah. And my elder brother was arrested alongside with my. They was abducted alongside with my domestic car. Saw them because it was there. They took him there. They took my elder brother. They saw when they were putting the body inside my car.
Okay.
And when they came back, he told me. He said he called me and said that this guy they killed this guy.
Okay.
You now told me I killed this guy. I said no, it's not possible. He said they killed this guy.
Are you people hearing it? Somebody that was watching on CCTV camera where the guy was shot, dead, they dragged his dead body and put him in the car, is now telling you that the senior brother came to say, it's like they have killed this guy, yo. He said, no, they cannot kill the guy. But he was watching him being shot dead just a few moments ago. EJIOFOR, who is a lawyer, this is how he messes, EJIOFOR, who is a lawyer, is telling you that he saw in the CCTV, he was watching everything. He was watching how they trekked 3 kilometers. He was watching how they shot him, injected him, and the guy died, and they dragged his dead body into the car. It's not telling you that the senior brother came. It's like they have killed this guy, yo. He said, no, they cannot kill him. Have you people heard it? I want you to understand the kind of chronological liar, a chronic liar, a very big betrayer, a criminal that is dealing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. And he masterminded the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which I have already made exposition. The thing I'm doing now is to, to injure the bone again, to put screwdriver in the bone, because I have not done a very thorough analysis of this video. Okay? So I want you people to see the kind of lies that is coming from this man. Because, you can never, when you commit crime, you can never be comfortable. It is always, you talk like this, and then you talk that way, and then you talk that way. And that's why police always know how your involvement in the crime. Because you'll be doing cut and join. Your story will not make sense. At the end of the day, you'll be busted. From question, if I interrogate EJIOFOR, I will get everything I want to get, just within 1 hour. If I interrogate him, because he's the dumbest lawyer I have ever seen. Very stupid and dundee lawyer. How can somebody a few minutes ago say he was watching in CCTV where he was killed, and then the next minute the brother was taken and the brother came back and said it's like they have killed this guy? He said no, they have not killed him. Now listen.
Check upstairs. So when they were trekking, the camera was capturing them. The cameras in my house were capturing them. I'll send it to you.
All these things was because he was uncomfortable, because each time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abduction is mentioned, EJIOFOR fire is burning him.
Now they now when they get outside, they now put the cops of my PA inside the vehicle and took him away.
Okay.
So that was what happened. So we got to know.
They didn't put the cops, the deceased cops of your PA in your compound. They took him out.
They took him out. So they took him out. Yes, yeah. And my elder brother was arrested alongside with my. They was abducted alongside with my domestic car. Saw them because it was there. They took him there. My elder brother. They saw when they were putting the body inside my car. And when they came back, he told me. He said he called me and said that this guy they killed. I told you they killed this guy. You now told me I killed this guy. I said no, it's not possible. He said they killed this guy.
Are you hearing it?
They killed him. My brother was told him. When he came, I said they killed this guy. So it was the following morning. That's the morning around 3 to 4. Somebody that participated in that meeting went yesterday. That beginning of 5th of July of June.
All of them joined
at Archbishop's premises.
Somebody that participated in the meeting was in the same village with you, was in the same vicinity with you. The person participated in the meeting and the person have to call you that he saw your car.
Call called my attention to what he saw along Nene.
At 4
I
a.m.
not mention them. It's them. So he said we should go and check. That vehicle resemble my vehicle.
All right.
I should go and find out what happened. So when we got there, we then saw the body of my boy. They have both bumped the vehicle, so that the vehicle have blazed alongside with my noise like my
Look at
body. So up to today, despite our various correspondence to the security agencies, to the Chief of Army Staff, to IGO Police, to the Presidency, to SSG, to EJIOFOR, to the police, to SSS, nobody has responded. Nobody has openly come to acknowledge the fact that this thing happened on account of this. Till today,
there was a report actually that I think was issued by the State Police Commissioner happened, and they're telling us that nothing like that happened. The house was never invaded. If no one approved,
Felix Okonkwo-Emeka,
house was never invaded. If no one approved coming to your house, how did your staff? I mean, these are questions that you think about it. You obviously it doesn't necessarily make too much sense. So obviously, someone is lying here. How did your staff get to Abuja if they were not abducted?
That's the question for answer. I want to mention the names of those that arrested my domestic staff. They are arrested. They are still in their custody. They are abducted in my house.
Okay, so now
first one is Mr. Felix,
which means we have actually passed where EJIOFOR denied the PA, because I want to listen to that PA part.
The State Police saying, denying that anybody ever came to your house. Now, the question is, if all these things happened and there is a CCTV footage, why do you think?
I mentioned them. It's them. So he said we should go and check that vehicle.
There was a report actually that I think was issued by the State Police Commissioner.
Where EJIOFOR denied the gentle, and that's the video I am looking for. One moment.
So could you take us, through the journey of what actually transpired on that day, Barrister EJIOFOR?
Thank you, my brother. I forgot to mention, at the time this was in my house, I have no doubt in my mind at that thing that they've come again for me, because if all I'm saying now can be established in the next couple of minutes, I'll send it to you. The Inspector of Defense came in, they went and opened this interview. I'll send it to you. The Inspector of Defense resisted them, confronted them. They brought me down. Started my quarter. Where
your driver came out. Do you have a security man in your ancestral home? So how come your driver opened the door instead of your security man?
No. It wasn't door. They came in through the fence. Because of the sound of gunshot going on. So they was.
EJIOFOR said they came in through the fence.
So up against me. My driver came out to find out what was actually going on. Because I never believed that you have such strangers in my house, such terrorists in my house. Never believed that. So he came out from their room to find out, to listen to what was going on. So unknown to him that they were already inside the house. So they now asked him to stand. And you will see it in the CCTV footage. He had some. They brought him down. Then sat on him, started handling him, handcuffed him, injected him. He was injected. Then at that stage, some of them rushed inside their room, inside their house, where others were sleeping. And from the footage unveiled all the atrocities that they committed in my house. They now brought the second person, who is my son's PA. They brought him. I saw him coming out on that footage, sir. The one they brought him. Shortly after that, you saw my PA, who was murdered in a cold blood. They were dragging the dead body on the floor of my house.
Okay.
They dragged him from the home to the gate. Then
now for clarity here, they shot your PA in your house.
Okay.
Inside the room, they killed him inside the room. He was murdered inside that room in my own house, in my compound.
There is a CCTV, and you said you have a CCTV.
I am sending it to you right away. I have done that now, but I will send it to you right away. I will send it to you right away. All I'm saying is contained in that certificate, and we have overwhelming evidence. I had evidence to nail them all. Okay. So They killed him inside the room, dragged him, about 5 of them dragged him. The dead body, lifeless body of him outside the compound. Then, as if that wasn't enough for them, 2 of them now came back. After they have forced the driver to give them the car key to my Camry, Toyota Camry, he now came back and went to where I parked the camel and started. Then drove off. Then my elder brother, who was arrested, and as
no, is that correct?
very well.
Somebody said I should go back more.
In special note, also the lead counsel to an online stories and as regards to your country home in the southeast state. So could you take us
sleep footage from the 2021? I came in, and for no other reason than to participate party meetings. I will restore total normalcy. So these meetings have been attended at the behest of my client.
Are you hearing that? Did he say at the request of his client? Let us go back here.
Past 2 months, even the secretarians will show you that. And for no other reason than to participate party meetings that will restore total normalcy in our region.
Are you hearing that? He said that for the past 2 months, he has been involved in security meetings, and the security agencies knows that the meeting that will bring normalcy to the region.
So these meetings have been attended to at the behest of my client. So people will not be saying,
at the help of his client. From that meeting is where you hear this one shouting like this. Everybody to listen.
The execution of this extraordinary rendition of Mazi.
Rendition. Thank you, Mazi. This is a very good question. Mazi, before the adoption and the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some of the governors had made that threat. Do you understand me? Some of the governors have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
All right.
I'm not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR.
Okay.
Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Rounding up before he was kidnapped.
I don't want to mention some names, but there are people.
I got
you. Yeah, there are people before that time when they had that meeting in Enugu, where all the governors gathered.
Okay.
That was the day the meeting was sealed.
And EJIOFOR was part of it. EJIOFOR was part of the meeting, where EJIOFOR is coming to bring normalcy by kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen,
It's also he had his own mind. You understand me? Even if you give him a security tip, sometimes.
Now, we did not find those, at least, but you people also agree that EJIOFOR denied knowing who is Gentle. That is the most important thing. Now, I am going to show to you people where EJIOFOR admitted in his own report about Gentle lying. And I am going to bring it to the screen. Here we go. As you all can see, this is press statement by Barrister EJIOFOR on 8th of June 2021. 8th of June 2021. Barrister EJIOFOR made this particular press statement. 8th of June 2021. So we are going to read it. Press statement by Barrister EJIOFOR, 8th day of June 2021. Second bloody invasion of my home. Request for thorough investigation of the unprovoked bloody attack on my home and the house, crime committed therein, but they are silent in army, police, DSS, and civil defense on uniforms and demand for immediate unconditional release of my domestic staff abducted in my peaceful home. Now, to him alone shall whatever. That is how all this in the Bible. The Lord is my akoko. Special thanks goes to the Almighty Chukwu. Akoko. In my eternal grateful, my client, my brother, akoko. Let us go straight to what happened in, what he claimed that happened. This thing now, this particular press release is available on Barrister EJIOFOR's page, in the criminal EJIOFOR's page. It's available everywhere. Here he said, very unfortunately, the well-planned, premeditated attack on my ancestral home resulted in the brutal murder of a long-standing personal aide, Mr. Samuel Okoro, aka Gentle Biggie. Are you people hearing it? EJIOFOR here claimed that the name is Gentle Biggie, but when he was confronted with the question that the name is Gentle, he said his PA name is not Gentle. Have you people understand? EJIOFOR say the name is not Gentle, but here this is EJIOFOR's writing. This is EJIOFOR press release on the 8th of June 2021. It is still on social media. It is everywhere. It is shared everywhere, including in press and all that. The name was clearly and boldly written by EJIOFOR here that Samuel Okoro, aka Biggie Gentle. I will now highlight it in bold so that you will see. Look at it. Biggie. So, and EJIOFOR, I do not need to go into reading everything because I don't have that time. But I just want to prove to you that this particular press release by EJIOFOR on the 8th of June is on social everywhere. But he denied that the name is not Gentle. And I must find that particular video where EJIOFOR denied. Here, right here, EJIOFOR denied it is not Gentle.
Oh, in your ancestral home. So how come your driver opened the door instead of your security man?
No. They came in through the fence. No, because of the sound of gunshot going on. So they were so apprehensive. My wife came out to find out what was actually going on. Because they never believed that you have such strangers in my house, such terrorists in uniform in my house. Never believed that. So he came out from their room to find out, to listen to what was going on. So unknown to him, they were already inside the house. So they now asked him to stand. And you will see it in the CCTV footage. He hands up. They brought him down. Then sat on him, started handling him, handcuffed him, injected him. He was injected. Then at that stage, some of them rushed inside their room, inside their house, where others were sleeping. And from the footage unveiled all the atrocities that they committed in my house. They now brought the second person, who is my son's PA. They brought him. I saw him coming out from that footage. The one they brought him. Shortly after that, you saw my PA who in my own house. Then they bought. So they killed him inside the room, dragged him, about 5 of them dragged him, the dead body, lifeless body of him, outside the compound. Then as if that was...
Yeah, right. Hold on.
And I was level informed that CP detected them because they were not told, at the point they were coming to my house. We were not told, they take them. So now they're taking them to Abuja, they're in Abuja now, right? I've made several demands to the state, the federal government, the police authority to release my staff. Now,
okay, hold on here, brother. Hold on. Your brother was released in No. Is that correct?
Very well.
And your staffs were taken to Abuja.
They were taken to Abuja, yes. They were taken to Abuja.
So could you explain to us, do you understand any rationale behind leaving your brother behind and taking your staffs to Abuja? Is there any rationale behind that decision?
What I believe, let me say this to you, my brother. These guys think they're smart, but they're not smart.
Okay, you are the smart
I believe they never wanted my brother to witness the burning of my car.
I want you people to understand that each time EJIOFOR want to lie, the criminal EJIOFOR, he will always say, you think you are smart, but they are not smart. He said it today. He said, what am I discussing with Simon Ekpa? He think he's smart. He think he's smart. Now he is saying he went to show that he is lying. And I want you people to listen. Again, we need to refresh. Somebody say it is 2 minutes, 2 minutes to the video. Somebody say it's 2 minutes to the video. You know, the good thing is that so all of you know that he denied Gentle, at least all of you know. So even if we don't find the video, you know that he denied Gentle. And of course, when I will do the thorough analysis, you are going to see it. I am going to use this Gentle to deal with EJIOFOR.
Alongside with my PA. Because I can show you the document now after this study. I will send you the footage and I'll show you the document they released after hours. They sent to somebody and the person made it public. The person made it public to Facebook page. We have it. That's the recovered vehicle coming from the people that arrested. They said they came to barrister Johnson's house. They started wonderful arrest. They arrested the IASN top commanders. They recovered vehicle from them. They recovered chance from them. And I told you it's beginning. That's all what they said in the stupid idiots that people that now we have everything. So I've made contact to I've also made contact to IG with IG regard. I said, what happened in my house? I want to know. I want to know. We're talking about what happened on 2nd of December 2019. That one as of today, the headquarters has not issued a statement to that effect. So in clarification of what happened in my house. And we're in court, I took them to court. The man is coming up for hearing tomorrow. Then this one, they came again. So I am also fully aware that Abang is not acting alone. Somebody somewhere from my community is sponsoring him. Because the man is hell-bent on getting me killed at any cost, at all cost of the enemy.
Okay, now he shifted.
I will mention his name in the course of time.
Okay.
Why they leave my brother? Why my brother was left around at some point was because they don't want him to witness what they did. The banner in which my PA was bombed and the vehicle.
Okay.
Now, when they left your Mr. EJIOFOR, when they left your brother at Nobi and the house, the car, the Camry was burned at Neni.
Yeah.
How did your brother see the burning of the car?
He didn't witness it. He didn't witness it because you have to get to know. You have to get to know before.
I understand. I know the locality very well.
So that's why he didn't witness it. What happened was that on this, I was supposed to have a meeting on Sunday being 6th at 10 a.m. somewhere. I don't know mention here.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for them because I'm going to mention them that shot the whole world.
Okay.
If they are unable to investigate what all happened in my house and produce the criminal that came to my house and leave my boss within the first 8 hours, I'll mention the names of the people that I had meeting with. Okay.
Have he mentioned the name of the people he have meeting with? As EJIOFOR, have they arrested the criminals? Okay, if they have, he said he is going to mention the names of the people he have meeting with. So as EJIOFOR, now that Nigeria government have compensated you, give you another money to buy your car, compensate you with it, and still they have not apprehended the people that came to your house to murder your PA. Have you mentioned the name? He has not mentioned the name. This was what he used to deceive Biafrans. Till today, EJIOFOR has not mentioned the names of the people he had meeting with. He said he is going to mention the people he has meeting with. He did not say he is going to mention the people that killed his PA, but rather he threatened to mention the people that he has meeting with. Have you ever seen anything like that? What does the people he has meeting with has to do with killing of the PA? Now listen to him.
At 10 a.m. somewhere, I don't mention here.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for them because I'm going to mention them that shot the whole world. If they are unable to investigate what all happened in my house and produce the criminal that came to my house and leave my boss within the first 8 hours, I'll mention the names of the people I had meeting with.
Okay. The name of the people he has meeting with. Somebody said that the Muhammad Abbas has mentioned the name. Is a lie. Now listen.
But our leader somehow is also he have his own mind. You understanding me? Even if you give him a security tip, sometimes he decides to do otherwise. Do you understand me? He decides to do otherwise. Mazi, 1 week, our leader was extradited to Nigeria. And Imo State government normally have meeting every 2 weeks. Imo State government house.
Okay.
That is the council house. Do you know the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extradited into Nigeria, there was a celebration in Imo State government.
Okay.
Where they pumped their champagnes and discuss how the job was done.
All right.
And mentioned some of those who participated. Some businessmen from Anambra also participated.
Okay.
And some governors. Yes, some Wike participated. He bring a huge amount of money for the extradition, for the extraordinary rendition.
Okay.
Hope Uzodinma was part of them.
Okay.
Therefore, he was there.
All right.
Atoeze was there.
Okay. I'm hearing.
Emeka, what do they call you?
EJIOFOR, or is it
EJIOFOR was there.
Okay.
These are part of the people who make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted and extradited.
All right.
But one thing is this. They thought IPOB, they have their false intelligence report about IPOB.
Okay.
Because people use it to, as powerful as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a member of the DOS. That's what people don't understand. So it is a very strong structure that is kept. I do not have power.
Now, I want you to understand what they did, after they have betrayed, sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What the EJIOFOR did, EJIOFOR told them to hire more media irate. You need to know how this. You need to know how the so-called media irate they started. How come they have what we call irate. I want you to listen.
When I ask the question, you can see them now. People can be outside. For me, people are outside evaluating the work of do the same thing. I can tell you that. But we march step by step. One thing is this. We did not go to Cambridge.
You didn't.
That I been in a school road.
Akoko.
You understand?
Akoko.
One thing is this. In the art of...
You didn't go to Cambridge. You been in a school road. You went to school road. They challenge on your ground.
What? They say, that's why people don't understand the way we move. They say, do not repeat the tactics which have gained you one victory, but let your method be regulated by infinite varieties of circumstances. It's very, very, because the people don't understand how the DOS is working. Do you understand me? They go and they insinuate, they make story. YouTubers, they want to make money. They can even talk. I'm talking with you, I'm a man. But you cannot believe that people will go on FM and say, China Sanwo-Olu is a woman, China Sanwo-Olu is a girl, China Sanwo-Olu is this. Because they like to gossip.
Okay.
Mazi, the leadership of IPOB have done well.
They hired 500,000.
The IPOB leadership have made sure the IPOB media have grown more stronger. In the face of this rendition of our leader, we have grown more stronger than we are. We have recruited more members of the media to contain this attack.
They have recruited more members of the media. They call them irate. He say recruited. I want you people to listen.
And the media, they say, that's why people don't understand the way we move.
Listen.
They say, do not repeat the tactics which have gained you one victory.
Okay.
But let your method be regulated by infinite varieties of circumstances. It's very, very, because the people don't understand how the DOS is working.
Yes.
Do you understanding me? They go
Understanding
and
me?
insinuate, they make story. You know, YouTubers, they want to make money.
Yes.
They can even talk. I'm talking with you, you know I'm a man.
Yes.
But you cannot believe that people will go on FM and say China Sanwo is a woman, China Sanwo is a girl,
Yes.
China Sanwo is this, because they like to gossip.
Yes.
Mazi, the leadership of IPOB has done well. Presently, let me come.
Okay.
The IPOB leadership have made sure the IPOB media have grown more stronger.
Okay.
In the face of this rendition of our leader, we have grown more stronger than we are before.
Right.
We have recruited more members of the media to contain this attack and the media war against IPOB. And I can tell you, we have up to 500,000 IPOB who are correspondents, who pass information on the media.
Are you hearing that?
Sometimes some people will...
They have recruited more than 500,000 people to contend the so-called media attack. Do you understand? Recruited 500,000. While EJIOFOR will be on this radio and, claiming that Simon Ekpa recruited only 10,000 people. And all of you will be here to tell me whether I have recruited any of you to come to social media. You are all fighting for Biafra. Now listen, EJIOFOR claim that they have recruited 10,000 people to, 10,000 people to come and make EJIOFOR claim he recruited 10,000, that I go to social media, I recruit 10,000 people and they come and they make a broadcast to come. Are you people hearing it? EJIOFOR said that I recruited 10,000. Listen to them. These are the criminals. EJIOFOR asked them to recruit 500,000 all this Iraq. And if you comment in which account, comment this one, comment that one. So far, yet they failed.
We have up to 500,000 IPOB do the same thing. I can tell you that. But we march step by step. One thing is this. We did not go to Cambridge. But I did in a school road. You understand? One thing is this. Do the same thing. Is a woman, China Sanwo is a girl, China Sanwo is this, because they like to gossip. Mazi, the leadership of IPOB have done well. Presently, let me come. The IPOB leadership have made sure the IPOB media have grown more stronger in the face of this rendition of our leader. We have grown more stronger than we are before. We have recruited more members of the media to contain this attack and the media war against IPOB. And I can tell you, we have up to 500,000 IPOB who are correspondents, who pass information on the media. I can tell you that.
Hey! Hello, Bello. Hello, Bello. I am telling you, what are you hearing? Now, let us go to this one. These guys are lying machine.
Mention them. You couldn't governors are not having meeting. I mentioned them.
Okay.
Because they know that that because of having meeting. As a matter of fact, I'm a lawyer. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
I did when this thing started. I was never and they were calling me from all over the world. It's your focus going on in the East. Can't you help? Can't you help? I left my wife and my children to come down here.
Okay, so Barrister EJIOFOR, if I piggyback to as to motive here, you believe that the invasion of your house.
Okay, now we are going to go back. This is 19. Let us go to the first 2 minutes, like somebody said.
And the lead counsel to the indigenous people of Biafra, in special note, also the lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Barrister EJIOFOR, we are running out of time. We'll say once more, welcome to EJIOFOR TV. Can you say hello to us before we kick start?
technical issues arising from my area.
Okay, so we would start quickly. Let me do this. On the 6th of June, so could you take us, through the journey of what actually transpired?
Sleep footage. A clear case of took dead to rest.
I think.
Then I've been attending a number of things in that.
I think this particular.
Right? So the intendiment was to come to my house, kill me, probably, and I wait for what maybe kind of a rescue for my fans across the world or across the southeast. But in this case, they succeeded in killing a fine gentleman, a person whom a lot of dignitaries has come to my house, my client.
I think it is here. It is here.
Very humble, very gentle to the core, to the fore.
All right.
Because me and him, we are designed to be killed in that operation.
Okay.
Me and the Samuel Okoro.
This is where he said me and Jet and Emmanuel Okoro. Me and Jet and Emmanuel Okoro. Look at a criminal denying ESN that is hanging around with him, denying the ESN commander that they brought to his house to kill. A
person whom a lot of dignitaries has come to my house, my client, and set him, focused, very humble, very gentle to the core, to the fore. Because me and him, we are designed to be killed in that operation. Me and the Samuel Okoro, we are designed to be killed. That's their target. Me and him, and they know about it. So there's no two ways about it. The government and the federal government and the police authority is under compelling obligation to define these criminals in uniform. I will send it to you. If by tomorrow the world will be watching with what happened in my house, because it's left off my hands now. I will send it to you right now, and I'll send it to the world by tomorrow to go all over the places, because my leader team has already taken over control of it. You see what happened in a lawyer's house. A lawyer of international rape, a lawyer in my class, as if the idiots who had abandoned empty posts from to launch a bloody attack on my person, as if they are coming here to attack terrorists, and they know this is my house. They know it's my house. They know it's my house, and then
barrister, there is no doubt. There is no doubt in what you say. Now, for clarity purposes here, I have one of the, before now, the incident happened.
Somebody say from 25.
I was privileged to see.
I meant he took up after that was coming to Anambra State. We appointed the Commissioner of Police Anambra State. And see what happened. We saw what happened in my house on 2nd of December 2019. So, and he never arrested. Because the man working with him told him that he wants to get me down at all costs and enemies. And that man simply confirmed. That's a person who is after my life. So he's acting in concert with authority to get me back, to get me down at all costs by enemies. And I've not in any way offended him. That idiot doing this. So let AIG turn her back. I have every document, I have every information about what he did. And I will establish it with anywhere I'm called upon tomorrow. This is what I sent them, because I have signal as to how the JTO was formed. I have it today. We have how it was formed, the commission of the JTO, and how because Asia Bank is reporting to EIG for CID, and the central demand is an Igbo man. So the EIG is reporting to IG. So in this case, they notice that once the CP state command is on the know, that they will tell me, and they circumvented the red command to come and kill me. The camera speaks for itself. The footage speaks for itself. It's comprehensive enough well detailed to tell that what's happening in my house was a clear case of assassination. Now,
okay, let me. Sorry, before you go further, I have these names.
Yes. Here.
Felix Okonkwo Emeka.
Yes.
Okafor Lawrence Ugochukwu. Gentle Lion. I believe Gentle Lion is a PA, right?
Okay.
It's not Gentle Lion. It's not Gentle Lion. It's not Gentle Lion. Let me say.
Are you hearing that? He said his name is not Gentle Lion. EJIOFOR denied Gentle Lion here. They are Gentle Biggie. EJIOFOR denied Gentle Lion. Listen to it.
Because it's comprehensive enough enough more detail to tell that what's happening in my house was a clear case of assassination. Now,
okay, let me. Sorry, before you go further, I have these names: Felix Okongo Emeka, Okaf Lawrence Ugochukwu, Gentle Lion. I believe Gentle Lion is your PA, right?
It's not Gentle Lion. It's not Gentle Lion.
His name is Gentle Lion, Gentle Jack, Gentle Biggie. It is the same person.
Gentle Lion. My brother, let me say this to you. Let me
hold on. This name. Okay, go ahead. I mean, the reason why I'm saying it.
Let me give you
So say his name now. Can he say his name? His name is Gentle what? His name is not Gentle Lion. What is his name? This criminal. Look at him. Give hit about again.
The names I just read out.
Yeah. Ugochukwu is my my gardener and the cook to my domestic staff. Henry Mecca is my son PA. They've been in this place for the past, they've been in my house for the past 1 to 2 years ago. My PA has been with me for the past 4 years. Ugochukwu came in last year to join them. I employed him and I'm paying the salary. I have their slips. I'm paying the salary every month. I pay the salary.
Oh, so you will not pay your domestic staff before? He is telling you that this is my domestic staff and I pay them salary. If you have a domestic staff, why would you make sure you pay them salary separately? Of course, you should pay your domestic staff salary. But we are telling you today that these are not domestic staff. These are ESN members that always go to EJIOFOR to guide him. And they eliminated the strongest one, connived, when they already planned the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
These are my staff in my house. They don't step out of my gate. Now let me say this to you. Because in the fullness of time, a lot of information will come to the public. When they were planning this thing,
the fullness of time and the information is here in the public.
Something happened. I'll show you, I will send you a picture after this interview.
Now we are going now 50. Let us go to 50. Let us go to 50. Let us go to 50.
I am set by the law and by the constitution. It's my right to defend anyone that comes my way.
So what you're telling us now is that you believe that the invasion of your house in 2019 and the invasion of your house in June 2021 is connected to you being the lead counsel to IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. Is that what you're saying?
Of course. If I'm not, they wouldn't have come. If I'm not, they wouldn't have come. If I'm not, they wouldn't have come. But there must be a basis for somebody to apply. Of course, you know now.
Remember that EJIOFOR have not represented Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anywhere since 2017. He has not filed any application for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, and now that he's representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody is looking to kill EJIOFOR. That should tell you people something. So it was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was at large that they are looking for EJIOFOR to kill. But immediately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured and EJIOFOR is going to court to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody is after EJIOFOR's life again. I hope I'm following. I'm communicating.
They will go and tell them that look, EJIOFOR said the IPOB members are taking off from his house. They come to his house, have meeting and all whatnot. Before now, even before I get to know the AIG, they recommend my division in my place. He has had all sorts of rubbish from people around me.
All right.
And he came to know me.
Okay.
Because they are sponsoring false.
The rubbish is no longer rubbish. It has become truth.
Intelligence and false information about me. They go and tell him that look at all his house, the IPOB members live, where you see they have one, they have this, and have that. Until the man gets to one in one. The man said he has never. If you see one thing about life, that when you have something about somebody, investigate those information.
Okay.
You know that I'm the best friend you may have in our region.
Best friend we have in our region. Look at his face. Face of a traitor.
So, and before I let one or two people within the audience ask their questions, obviously, as is tradition to here, at least we let people have, also put one or two questions to you. I would want to know, you said the reason why you came back on the 5th was to interact with the churches in order to find peace for the Southeast. In that interaction, were you acting as an independent lawyer, as a concerned citizen, as also a red cap chief in the Igbo nation, or were you representing any organization in seeking for that peace?
My brother, I didn't come back for interaction at the point in question. Let me say this to you. I've been involved in a highly sensitive and sensitive meetings, security meetings. And I am not doing it in my capacity as a lawyer only.
Are you hearing it? He has been involved in highly sensitive security meeting. And that meeting is where the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was being discussed. And here
in
is the meeting.
Execution of this extraordinary rendition of Mazi.
Rendition. Thank you, Mazi. This is a very good question. Mazi, before the adoption and extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some of the governors had made that threat.
All right.
Do you understand me? Some of the governors have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him, I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ask, I don't want to mention some names, but there are people.
I got you.
Yeah, there are people have made. I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
The point here is that nobody need to tell him. He was part of the rounding up of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was part of rounding up of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when they succeeded in rounding up Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they all keep quiet.
I didn't come back for interaction. Let me say this to you. I've been involved in a highly sensitive and sensitive meetings, security meetings.
All right.
And I am not doing it in my capacity as a lawyer only.
Okay.
I'm doing it in my capacity as a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu.
All right.
And IPOB. And I'm doing it as a nationalist.
As a nationalist.
Who cannot be who cannot stand by when things are going wrong.
So he feels that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing something wrong. He feels that IPOB is doing something wrong. And he cannot stand by to watch other than to see how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be kidnapped. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, EJIOFOR told the DOS, it is time. Anybody that is going to make this Biafra work should be kicked out of the way. They hurriedly recruited 500,000 men, according to them, for media. And I want you all to listen to how they made 500,000 people.
Is a woman, China Sanwo-Olu is a girl, China Sanwo-Olu is this, because they like to gossip. Mazi, the leadership of IPOB have done well. Presently, let me come. The IPOB leadership have made sure the IPOB media have grown more stronger.
Immediately they capture Onyendu.
This rendition of that we have.
You can imagine 500,000 to fight Simon Ekpa.
Recruited more members of the media to contain this attack.
To contain Simon Ekpa.
Media war against IPOB. And I can tell you, we have 500,000 IPOB who are correspondents, who pass information on the media.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. Sometimes some people will lose count.
Some people will lose count. They recruited 500,000 IPOB media warriors against Omuchineke. Anyway, because of the way I came late today, I decided that I will, put small pin on barrister EJIOFOR, before even going to analyze, if I have to analyze that at all, the nonsense that he did, claiming, he said, I am not an Igbo man. Barrister EJIOFOR cannot address the fact I am presenting to him, that he kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, killed Gentle Jad, killed Ikonso. He was involved in security meeting. Can EJIOFOR come and tell Biafrans what kind of security meeting is he getting involved as a nationalist, which is in Nigeria, or by himself, and then also claiming he's representing Onyendu. So let him come and tell you what is the sensitive, highly sensitive security meeting that Barrister EJIOFOR was having with the Nigeria governors. And you all have seen it. that the EJIOFOR was having a meeting with the governors where they concluded the kidnap of Onyendu, and they all are aware of it. So listen.
I am not telling you, ask barrister EJIOFOR. Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Ask, I don't want to mention some names, but there are people.
I got
yes, yeah, there are people before that time when they had that meeting in Enugu where all the governors gathered. That was the day the meeting was sealed. But you know, our leader somehow is also he had his own mind. You understanding me? Even if you give him a security tip, sometimes
you all had it. So anyway, we are going to, stop here and allow some of you to call. We're going to take call. Remember, today is sit at home. Sit at home, continue, and our State of the Nation broadcast will be tomorrow, 8 p.m. A historic State of the Nation broadcast tomorrow, 8 p.m. Biafra land. So I'm going to take 10 minutes call and we'll call it a day. Call for 10 minutes. Because of time, I will stop this immediately. 8 minutes, 2 minutes to 2 hours, I'm going to stop. So if you want to call just 1 minute of your time, you can call and let us hear your comment. 1 minute comment, each person 1 minute. You're welcome to the program. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Good boy, Simon.
There we
I was speaking my mother's tongue. Anyway, from you.
You're welcome.
It happens that only in a cool fine.
Yes.
When I was at Reach the Boy, so how was he? This man on a boy Emeka. Emeka kwụrụ ụgwọ akwụkwọ.
Ajụrụ ya o deny ya sị na ya agaghị eme comment nke a.
Emeka kwụrụ scholarship o ji gụọ akwụkwọ.
You see, evil man. I thought not against Emeka.
Emeka ọfọ kwụrụ ebe anyị ụgwọ akwụkwọ. Ịghọtago?
Chai, ana m anụ ihe na-ekwu.
Mgbe papa Ifeanyị ama m Ifeanyị ọfụma malụo ya unu ọfụma. Ịghọtago? Akụgo m data na mmanwụ n'ebe ọ mara mma tapu. Ịghọtago? Onye ego na ya na-achụ anụ sokwaziri n'ụkwụ odoko okwu anụ.
Yes.
Mgbe azụ obido tebe dis top gel. Nke a na-ete n'ihe top gel ọ bụla taa ka ebe obido tebe. So it's someone that you cannot trust.
Hello.
Because excuse me, I'm going to get on to now. Look at that to my money, a possible lawyer. I contradict you. Okay, excuse me, only I didn't tell you. What's a mother promote it? But what about okay, he is to recognize
all the my brother.
And the plate number, Nigerian plate number, one million KJ, may occupy it to now.
All the my brother.
Even to I told me fine, your poor. Onye afulu mote ka ibo ji recognize ya.
Hello, Melo.
Ka hapo ka ndo ozo kwu.
Thank you.
Because if I need job, if I talking here na mwewo, if I top jail.
Top jail. Thank you. All right. Hello, Melo. Ijom Jonya. You're welcome to the program. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
We really appreciate the good work you're doing.
There we go.
Bless you. May God bless you and your family.
You say?
Nico, the thing I want to speak about is everybody, it's obvious now, it's so clear that now that your first hand is in MK's kidnap.
Of course.
And assault.
And I will go
And
deeper.
assault,
I will go deeper. Not yet.
Please.
I'm watching.
Please do. But the issue now is that as it is, he's not qualified to be MK's lawyer. And he's not qualified to visit him. So on that note, you know, being our spokesperson, now you are our spokesperson. We are able, the person the whole Biafrans are looking up to stand for them and speak for them when it's necessary. If anything you know you can do for him to stop visiting and representing MK, you help us do it. And again, I can't say the reason because this is a way played out script, and it's like he's manipulating his economy. Because I can't see the reason why on the 13th of October, MK is going to court for such a case. He was not brought to court. Had it been MK was in the court on that 13th, we will not be where we are. As he was discharged and acquitted in that court that day, I think from there, we'll go home straight.
Yes.
No need of going to jail because they know their plan. That's why they did not bring him to court. And that's why we are where we are here today. I'm so certain they might do the same thing at Supreme Court.
Let me tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. You know when you hear EJIOFOR say, they say Biafra is coming, why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the SS dungeon? That is the real reason why EJIOFOR participated in kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The motive behind the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and possibly to take his life, but God did not allow them to do it, is to end Biafra agitation. So now it did not happen. So if they say everybody should calm down, it means that the reason why he was kidnapped has been achieved. That is what EJIOFOR is working tirelessly because he was part and parcel of the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when he go to these people that he has convinced, and some of them have collected money from Soludo, because I have evidence of them collecting money from Soludo. I'm not just saying it. So when he has convinced them in making Soludo, and this money was paid, and they are still collecting the money, it's like they have opened office through the Soludo's in-law, Emeka. Let me not go far yet. But anyway, so I am not just, I'm not just here to make exposition. I have gathered enough. So what I'm doing now is to use what is available on social media yet, not, at this point, not what I know that is not public. So what he has done on social media, which people have actually listened to, and what these people, criminals, have done on social media, what they have said, which everybody have access to, is what I'm using now. And you know how the criminal investigation is done. You bring this one, you ask this one question, everybody gather them, you ask this one question and interrogate them. At the end of the day, you find out who committed which crime and what crime. Even if there are 100, you are going to identify the crime each of them committed or how they participated in being accomplice in those crimes. This is what most of these Biafrans now, that all this their era, don't understand. Now what I'm doing is what we call forensic investigation and analysis, where you are going to bring, if somebody commit crime, because with what is happening and their own testimony and the event surrounding everything, you will be able to identify the people that perpetrated that crime. And that's what is happening, EJIOFOR is doing here. That is what Mohamed Abbas have done, because they also have knowledge that EJIOFOR was meeting governors who were discussing how to round up Onyendu, and they concluded the meeting in Enugu. And EJIOFOR was part of those meetings. That's why he don't want to mention those who were part of the meeting, and he don't want to mention where the meeting was held. But he has been coming to this meeting, he said it himself, it's a confession. So people should now begin to connect the dots. So what EJIOFOR is going to do now is that he's going to do everything to stick himself in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, because he don't have any other thing to do. So he's going to do anything to stick to that case. But we're going to surprise him, because this is something that I'm not going to say in public, how we are going to deal and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the end of the day. So it is not something, because, when he is saying that thing on this interview, he said, and when the person say Biafra is coming and Onyendu is still there, he wants me to say something. He wants me to respond. I will not respond to that. He wants me to say, he wants to know how will Onyendu come out. He wants to know what are we going to do for Onyendu to come out. But everybody knows how Onyendu came out last time. It is a combination of the legal team, which he is not going to be part of, because he has compromised and the work that the Biafra are going to do. And that's why I have said, whatever we are going to do today, Onyendu have no hand in it. And we have made it very clear. And that particular video and whatever our position is out there. Anything Biafrans are doing today, Onyendu, don't connect him to Onyendu. Don't connect it to Onyendu. Whatever that is happening today, Onyendu have absolutely nothing to do with it. So EJIOFOR coming to now say, yeah, Onyendu is there. You are this one is that, is just to make sure that the motive behind the kidnap of Onyendu is achieved. And we're not going to allow that to happen. But how this whole thing is going to work out, I normally tell the people that are working very closely with me, whenever we have a challenge, I will always tell them, don't worry, we are getting to that bridge, we'll cross it. And we've always crossed those bridges until this level where we are now. So my sister, I know that something is going to happen, and don't let us just see and watch, because we don't need to give enemy, some of the tactics we are going to use against them.
Okay.
But I want to speak to Kano Takano, with this opportunity, and the family of Onyendu. They have a role to play. They have a role to play, and so of course they have a very big role to play. But like I say, everything is open now. We're not hiding anything, because I know that EJIOFOR Garokasi, he has already vowed somehow, which he knows that I know. So he's already made that comment somewhere. So and I know where he made the comment. So the thing is that it is something that when we get to that bridge, we cross it. We need to expose EJIOFOR until he become nobody, and that will happen very soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The most important thing you have said, which I like, is that Onyendu will be out.
Yes.
That's what everybody
definitely going to be out.
And again, the effort should make, because EJIOFOR, since all the dirty linen are exposed, they shouldn't go close to Onyendu so that it will not kill him or poison him or do anything. We are taking
that not going to Onyendu up very soon. And after Umada will come here to address that issue, because I think Umada is coming here to address that issue. And I think after that, something will begin to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. Thank you.
And looking at legally, he's always claiming to be IPOB lead counsel. He's not Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel, so he doesn't have any business with Nnamdi Kanu. He has to leave him alone.
Exactly.
And continue useless IPOB lead counsel he is.
Exactly.
He's not Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel, so I don't see the reason why he should be there. So please, thank you very much. Please, and continue with the good work, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let our MKG be held and be out for us.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you. All right, and then we continue. I think I'm gonna give our time is up, so I will give 10 minutes more for people to talk because of the time. Welcome to the program.
Mazi, greetings to you. Mazi,
okay.
Mazi, I'm feeling cold. I think I'm not you. Hey. Mazi, this man is worse than Boko Haram. No man in the history of Biafra agitation, no Biafra can imagine is not up to this man has. Hey. Mazi, this man nowhere. Oh, but this man cannot enter there. This man with any of his blood cannot enter. There's nobody in history of Biafra struggle that ever be like this man. This man is this man, hey, Mazi, his employer may eliminate him because they may be afraid he leak some other things. So because the forget confession. The main confession is coming.
The main confession is coming. Confession yesterday.
Hey, Mazi, because I'm really EJIOFOR.
Listen, in the program. Listen, in the program, interview Melonibo. He want to use Igbo language so that people will not understand the lies. He said I am not an Igbo man now, so I will not understand. That is why he did it.
You know what he does?
But let me tell you one thing.
When he finish after lying, when he stop talking, we'll be analyzing his lie, his mind. Use the mind and they watch and but analyze the lie when he don't tell his mind.
Let me tell you. You people don't know what happened in that interview. That interview, he claimed that electricity, the NEPA take light. So for that reason, he is not connected to this thing. And he was still talking, and the person interviewing him is hearing him. Oh, have they taken light? Yes, so they have taken light. Wait. So which means, I don't know how he managed to be communicating with the people talking with him. Because if they have taken light, your this issue off now. We shouldn't be hearing your voice. So,
exactly.
Do you know what he was doing that time?
Exactly. He was trying to get some information.
Exactly.
When he liar.
Exactly.
Hey.
So I want you see. Hey. I have not listened to the whole interview, but he said also. Any
man that bleaches his skin and anyone that takes accent cannot be fully trusted.
He said also.
I've made experiments. I made experiments.
Get into that. He said also that, well, you people should know that it is not every message that comes from Onyendu they tell to Biafrans.
Hey. So
I do not know which one EJIOFOR is not telling to Biafrans. If EJIOFOR can go to DSS of dungeon where everywhere is bugged and they are listening to what they are discussing, I wonder what Onyendu can discuss in DSS dungeon that EJIOFOR will know what to tell Biafrans.
Hey, Maz, you're a best analyst, but I'm telling you.
No, So ask yourself question. EJIOFOR said in the interview with Igbo language that everything I Onyendu gwara ka na gwande Biafra. So everything I gwara na gwande Biafra. What is it that you can discuss in the presence of DSS that is not worthy to be discussed with Biafrans? I want everybody to. And then Onyenka Mohammed Abbas also said that they are no longer taking every order from Onyendu. That they are filtering some. That when they see some order, they will say, oh, this one, no, this kind of order cannot come from Onyendu. It is there. I will play it tomorrow.
The same thing Hammer attack when he said, the same thing he said, they were attacking you.
That they say, oh, it is not this one cannot come from. They are doing it. So
Biafrans wake up, Biafrans wake up, Biafrans wake up. Wake up. This betraying is too much. This one cannot be taken. Let
me tell you, God of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu passed them. EJIOFOR say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not send us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is condemning crime. Who is not condemning crime? Who is supporting crime? Have you people seen me supporting crime anywhere? What we are saying is that whatever we do to restore Biafra, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is inside, you cannot hold him responsible because he has no hand in whatever we are doing. So why is EJIOFOR coming every day to tell you, Onyendu say everybody must stand down, Onyendu say everybody must Onyendu say all these things is the agreement he had with the governors, psychological warfare to make sure he suppressed the Biafra movement because they have kidnapped Onyendu. I am telling you people, he can call me name. You see now they hired 500,000 people according to them.
And you defeated them. And you defeated them.
We defeated them.
You defeated them.
That is EJIOFOR's doing. EJIOFOR say hire people, pay them. They are paying them now. Everybody know how they are paying them now. So but you see the confession, they hired over 500,000. EJIOFOR in that game listen. EJIOFOR in Igbo language interview said that I, Simon Ekpa, hired 10,000 people. To be going and commenting and commenting. I hired 10,000. I do not know who I have hired on social media, but he said I hired 10,000. Then I hired 500,000 people to attack me for over 1 year.
Criminals, accusing innocent people. Criminals are the first to accuse corporate criminals. Hardened criminals.
Hello,
first to call somebody criminal.
Hello, man.
This man is supposed to be a lawyer now. This man is supposed to be a lawyer. This man, I wish this man have ever won any case.
More of the lies is coming now. All right, thank you very much, Onyeka. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You call back again?
Oh, well, I hear no talent, all the very important.
Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead.
And I know. No reef talk, but no, when your reef talk, but no, not nigga, I got the end.
Okay.
Oh, will if I not walk to wake it.
Just listen to the phone. Listen to the phone.
Okay. Oh, will if I not walk to wake it, no repeat it. Eh?
Yeah.
Or to a car, a kind of accord. Nde otu ube. Onye ọrụ ite ọbụla m onye ọrụ ite amụ ya nnekwu. If I need your face, a member of Otueke. And it happens that Otueke cause a problem no rift. And make over how to use the government. Abanuzie meeting Otueke upon an rift.
Aha. Okay. Ever can say we don't have form on the court.
He uses Otueke to as a kind of intimidate people.
Aha. Okay.
So, if I knew when you to Maru nor Rivite, can you go there represent the Lion?
Kangwasiuno. Let me tell you people, if EJIOFOR knows that his naked picture where he was doing juju is available. And I want to put it to him today that the Igbo cow he bought with 500,000 and his naked picture doing that juju, just like Onye Nkozo, is available. I have made that it's available. I'm not the person that did it.
If I Otube the sacred masquerade
when got torn car get this as over. When got torn that one.
Against the Emeka had to use the influence of government to weapon to or repeat.
Get like
eventually, onye join otu abanu n'obodo. Onwe right to represent la onye achọrọ ka onwere onwe. So if I put that deny ya na ya bụ a member of Otueke or Otube. They won't tell you a photography on meeting with them.
Yes.
They will.
And somebody said that EJIOFOR, the criminal EJIOFOR thanked Chika Edozieha. And thank you, N, for your super chat. We appreciate it. Somebody give super chat before. I didn't remember to thank the person. Forgive me.
O kwesịrị ka o ji nwa ya step follow onwe down.
I ga-agba ya na anwụrụ.
O nwere ọtụtụ ife ndị nwa ya ọfụma akara.
Mgbe ihe ọ na-eme na nzuzo ga-agba n'ife asọ akpọbasa m n'ekpa. Onwekwa ihe gbasara m. Anọkwara m onwe m.
Onye akpa na nwa agụ aka n'ọdụ ma ọ dị ndụ ma ọ nwụrụ anwụ onye akpa na nwa agụ aka n'ọdụ.
Anọkwara m onwe m na-eme ihe Biafra m na-eme na-edifend Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-edifend Biafra. This man achọrọ m bịaba nsị ya hapụ m aka ọ chọrọ m bịaba ọkwa ka m si eme.
Agwara ya na ndị zuru oyibo sịrị if you live in a glass house don't
trust them. Thank you very much.
Okwute kpaju akpa ya ọmụ na isi ya.
Wee were okwute gwuo ose aboki.
Ọzọ gụkwụ na nsị aboki.
O gburu ya egbu.
Maazị jide ka iji o.
Beo. O were okwute wee gwuo ose aboki. O gburu ya egbu. Hi. Hello, Melo. Hello. Ndewo. You're welcome.
Ndewo, thank you so much.
Adema, you're welcome.
Can you hear? Somebody's there. I can't hear what I'm saying.
I'm hearing you.
Okay. I just want to thank you so much, and I just say that Ifeanyi he's a betrayer.
Yes.
We know about because a friend of mine at working place, he's an Igbo man as well, and I work with him. I remember what he told me that first time, initial time they kidnapped Mazin Nandekano. I remember what he said, that if I would say it when they went to, a bar where they were drinking, and he said something against Mazin. And he was saying, how can he be representing Mazin Nandekano? He's not an IPOP member. But he was like, he knew that I am really passionate about Biafra. And he was telling me what Ifeanyi said. And I said, he said something like this. He said, yes, he did. He said he did. And I was shocked about it, So Ifeanyi said that those that are insulting him, he will start taking them to court. We are ready for him to take us to court because we know that he's the last final bus stop. And this
take go and make offer to court or anyone.
I don't know. Yeah, at least they are taking on a make offer to court before us. So this is fine. He said he will be taking us to court, and if he won the case, he will take our land. So yeah, that's what he said.
So Charana. So Anakona is looking for land.
He wants to be the same like the Fulanese then. He wants to be the same like them. He wants to take our land.
Hi, Chideke. So he's fighting for land.
Yeah, he's fighting for land.
Alumelo.
Yeah. Alumelo no be small. Mas, are you not live? I thought I'm live here now speaking.
You are live now.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay. So I know I can't hear myself. That's why
you don't need to hear yourself now. You're gonna hear the phone now.
Okay.
You're live.
So that is the thing, So, but we know that he's a criminal, definitely.
Yes.
We know that, but I thank God that God has finally exposed him,
Exactly.
God has finally exposed him.
And more exposed is coming. I gave a picture when baptized at the end of the day.
It's our last bus stop. It's
Yes.
the final battle.
No, but I make one other car. I put chapter. Boo.
That is the thing. The final battles we are fighting.
Of course, the other go. Us the other a chap. So I got what I hear them. Never bought. So we can. Ha! I'm not the one who's here.
Oh my God! Because why?
The man who's here now. I let you.
Well done, the dragon.
No.
Well done,
No.
I'm happy that you finally, did the needful because please, that now say, oh God, this man. And the last time when did it happen here? But at God's own time, you have done what you're supposed to do. So
Yes.
we are proud of you.
Yes, we are moving with speed.
Yeah, we are.
All right, thank you very much.
And
Thank you very much.
He's saying that you. Does it mean he said that you have a worship? So if you have a worship, you come and tell him.
No, is it a crime to have a worship?
No, it's not a crime. That's what I'm saying. So if you have a worship, you will go and tell him so that he will sabotage the worship.
He will sabotage it. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
The one I told him, the small one, the small touch little thing I told him. Will you ban your phone? Augusty. Oh shit! This boy.
Imagine them saying that we are calmed down. Just imagine people that say they are fighting for freedom.
Yes.
And they're really, really genuine freedom fighters. I said all this why they just want us to be collecting money from us, career freedom fighters, because we are calmed down and they are not happy about it. How can you say that you are fighting for freedom, and we say in few months now we are going this freedom we are fighting is going to be over, and you are not supporting it? That means you are so
okay. EJIOFOR say I should come to. Okay, EJIOFOR said that he was given, where he benefited from proceed of 419. So let me play it.
Oh
my goodness.
Proceed to 419. Get one until. Get one until.
Not to somebody. Only if you're not comfort of the soul. And you're going to catch you. You're going to balloon. How many times go to the broadcast?
Anna Mabwegu before Mazin Nandikano was kidnapped. Anna may Abwegu, not Bassi Self. Oh, after getting kidnapped, Jack and Bassi Wegu. Anna Mabassi Wiki. So have Mazin Nandikano ever complained of Mwe? When I'm with styling here, now again.
How many
times go to the broadcast? What is the name of this? How many times go for you? Now, I'll this side. Oh, macha. Have you seen that? This project, I'm project, oh my God. So the guy should be cautious. Because now these people with capacity, they have the capacity of enlarging their coast. Let me just say this. When I was in school, my days in the university, the United States,
when he was in school, he went to visit his friend, Konyiego, because he was going to school. He visited Marego Kineji now. Konyiego, oh, will get better than Yahoo, EJIOFOR. Oh, well, not school. Now, listen.
And you know, he visited my brother's friend, now Lagos, Spain.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So I visited him. But in the morning, not with my friends from Lagos. Now my cousin is going to school in Lagos. Maybe on a weekend or whatever. So we told us to go transport.
You know what? Can you go transport? Okay, to help, which means on the really going to Yahoo. Get one until you. And all Nabasia school. You see, I game with an Yahoo go where get the auntie.
I saw not less than 7 persons, or between 7 8. I computer.
Nappy.
So,
okay.
So, where I felt somehow. So, when you go. Before I think that another call, that's so no, Dubai. I call it from Dubai because it's not from UK. Because I'm from US.
Okay.
Now, when the money go Pagoro.
Okay. You know what? You're not going to go Patago. You get one thing. A criminal. Or not going to be a go Patago. Yes. Yes. Or not going to be a go. Gazianontin.
Catching out on ICOP all the time.
Yes, Gazianontin. Okay. Okay. No.
I took note of that. In the course of time, what they are doing. So what I want to tell,
so what he's saying is that he benefited from the proceeds of crime, and he used the proceeds from crime to pay his living, transportation, going to school, and he become what he is today. And he entered the crime also.
And that is what he's doing. That is what he's doing, Maz. They want us to continue to be in this struggle. For how many years we have been in this struggle? How many years? We have been fighting and saying we are paying all heads, IPOP, one family, and they don't want us to be saying this has to be over. And now we are calm down, and they are all crying, and they don't want the calm down. They just, it's like something has possessed them. They don't want the calm down. They want us to continue to be paying them monthly dues, continue to be going rally, continue to be doing all.
Yes.
They have failed.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Bless you too. Bless you too. All right, we continue. My time has been exhausted, though. So, 23.
Hello.
You're welcome to the program. Hello. Hello. Who call? Oh? Hello? Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm making a non you know.
There we
You see, I listened a bit to Barrister EJIOFOR's interview today. And he never mentioned any of the things that you said.
Yes.
The worst part of it is that he was giving that interview in Igbo language.
Yeah.
Forgetting that we are not, Igbos are not the only Biafrans.
Exactly.
As a barrister, he should have known that that is an impunity that other people will not be happy about.
No, he has come out to show that he's fighting against Biafra. You know, one thing that people should know is that the body language, the rhetorics, what they are doing now is to come out openly. They are fighting against Biafra. And what you have to know is that whenever somebody begins to talk about Igbo nation, Igbo this, Igbo that, know that they are coming from one Nigeria. So
EJIOFOR, yes, he's coming up.
Yes. So the attitude of EJIOFOR, what he did today, is a complete, open, like, I don't care again. So why will he come to address Biafra? Onyendu is addressing Biafrans. Onyendu sent him a message to Biafra. Onyendu did not send him a message to Ndibu. Do you understand me? So if you want to address Biafrans, why is he going to speak Igbo? But because it is the tactics of the Fulani divide. And that's why EJIOFOR have to speak Igbo. What about other part of Biafrans that don't understand Igbo language?
Exactly. The way I see the whole thing is that all the allegations made, he has not debunked it. The whole world that heard your exposition on him are still waiting to hear from him.
Yes.
He doesn't understand that. And most of the people that came, none of them even asked him, why did you have an agreement with Onyendu's enemy? Because I have heard Dokubo say that he wants our leader dead.
Yes.
Now, you had an agreement with him. You said you are explaining everything to Biafrans. Why didn't you explain to Biafrans as their representative the agreement you went to hold with our leader's enemies? None of them asked him that question. And nobody cared to ask him, who was that your PA that was killed? Because if military people are looking for you and they have gained entrance into your property, no matter what the door, whether it is bullet
they will get in.
or what approved, they will break it and come in for you.
Yes.
But it's all planned.
All planned.
He cannot fool us.
Evidence of it is Okorocha. Evidence of it is Okorocha. They had to break roof and enter his house.
Yes. So now he is trying to make our people look dumb. And we remember that Onyendu said anytime we did not see him, that Nigeria should go in flames. Now you are telling Biafra, oh, keep calm. And he never mentioned Fulani. He never mentioned all the houses that these Fulani terrorists in uniform are burning down. He never mentioned everything happening in Imo, Zombe and the rest of them. All he said, oh, Biafra should calm down. Biafra should stop burning.
You can imagine the story that Simon Ekpa is not an Igbo. What does that got to do with the fact that he is a criminal? Or to come and defend himself? What does being Igbo and not being Igbo got to do with Biafra struggle?
My only happiness is that I know you. You are one of those that Onyendu said that was born for this agitation. Please, keep it up.
Thank you.
Our prayer is going for you.
Thank you. Tomorrow is going to be State of the Nation, a historic broadcast that nobody must miss. Thank you.
Look, since I started following you since year 2019 or 2020, I don't miss all my friends. They all know me. Oh, Betty and Simon. So tomorrow I will be there waiting.
Thank you very much. Thank
God
you.
bless.
Bless you too. Bless you too. And nobody want to sleep. So, but we have to go. We are ending the broadcast. And please, I would really appreciate that after I end this broadcast, let nobody call me. I need to sleep. Let nobody call me. Let nobody call me, please. Very, very important. Because I don't want after broadcast, my phone will continue to ring. I need to go through some messages. I need to go through some messages, and when call keep coming, it distracts me. So I need to read some messages before sleeping, please. So I would really appreciate that when I close this program, nobody should call me. Very, very important. So except, of course, the people that are supposed to call me, they know themselves, those who are very, very close to what we are doing. So thank you very much. May God bless Masin Amdekano. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless Professor Banji. May God bless all of you that are supporting Biafra. May God bless our Umuada, their husband. May God bless Autopilot, IPOB media team. May God bless all of you. May God bless East Executive Network, all our alliances and co, and all of you. May God bless you that are giving super chat. Thank you very much for those who have supported us today. Let me call their names. I think. Thank you, Olisa Edu, my God, for your super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you. Let my people go TV 9249. Let my people go. Thank you for your super chat. And the end. Thank you very much for super chat. We appreciate you. From here, from me, is good evening. Remember that, very, very important. Sit at home, continue until Masin Amdekano come out and until Biafra is restored. Today, we are 104 days to Biafra, and good night.
Assalamu alaikum. What is Nnamdi Kanu still doing in the DSF's custody? An order has been given from the court to the government that Nnamdi Kanu should be returned back to Kenya and he should be compensated with a sum of 500 million naira, but he is still in their custody. Why? Why? Has Nigeria gotten to a level that we don't have laws any longer? We don't abide by the rules and regulations given to us? If we are to break these rules, oh, what a pity to us. But now, it's for the government to do what is right, but they are not. Instead, discrimination, tribalism, ethnicity has become the order of the day for them. And I don't know what they are putting in the minds of the Southeast and the Northerners. Because we, the Northerners, are the ones being affected. Why? Because the people ruling us are from the North. I blame them. See, there is no way I will blame the Southeast if they think of having their own nation, with the way things are going, with the way our governments are taking things in on serious. Let me say it that way. If you are making us look, I never for once loved the Southeast. The only thing I had for them then was hatred, but I came to realize that this is not how it's supposed to be. Then let the government do what is right. If an order has been given, an order is an order. Let's abide, let's go by that order. Not bringing in discrimination, bringing about tribalism into our mind. Oh, come on. That is not what we are out for. And that is what we will.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.